Do you believe love is unconditional?
Why are you changing the topic?
Yeah. I'm curious.
I don't know. I don't really think about it, to be honest, because I'm single.
I think about it. I think about it not just in terms of like potential partners and stuff, right? But in terms of like family and friends, right? Like it's not like you have to get some sort of utility.
I don't think I need to get any utility out of people. I know there's genuinely friends I have in my real life that kind of all they do is inconvenience me.
But it might make you feel good to help them, right? That's the utility you get out of it.
Friends with them.
Then why are you friends with them?
People like that. I don't see people as utility.
If you're not getting some dopamine out of them, then why are you friends with them?
Why are you viewing it as some sort of
it's not transactional
relationship?
Sorry, what'd you say, Cleo?
Why does it have to be a transactional relationship?
Because what's the point otherwise, right? Like that sounds...
You're a psychopath.
No, I'm not!
Yeah, if you're a psychopath...
If you're not getting happiness out of being friends with somebody, why are you friends with them? There'd be no point, right? You're not going to be friends with somebody who makes your life worse objectively in every single facet.
Pippa, come on.
Why would you do that?
Can you not just do things for no purpose?
Why would you do that?
Because you want to do it.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Purpose.
But you have literally nothing to gain from them. They're not making you happy. They're not assisting you financially. They're not.
I don't think of
it's absurdism for the sake of it is. It doesn't need to.
Life doesn't have a purpose.
The whole point is like it's just whimsy. Yes.
It's just whimsy. Exactly. Exactly. There's like weird things that I do that like. Chances I take that don't really hold any meaning to me, but I go, and those experiences might give my life more meaning, but who knows?
You people are crazy.
I think you get the concept, but you're just thinking about it too nihilistically.
Genuinely,
it has to be transactional.
Genuinely, I think fundamentally everything is transactional. Otherwise, there's no point in doing it, right? Like
so
you wouldn't.
The cavemen, thousands of years ago, to use a straw man, were they transactional?
Yes. And that's how humanity evolved. That's how cultures evolve, right? If people did things for no reason, their cultures, like their societies would eventually collapse, right? Like they're not going to be able to sustain themselves. They're not going to be able to continue to get better. They might not be trading currency, but they're trading like, oh, like I will breed with this person because they are more healthy than this other person, or because they are some sort of attractive, right? You're seriously telling me that you will do something for literally no reason at all?
I'm in this collab right now.
Oh my god,
bro!
Bazinga!
You get no dopamine from this at all? You have no... You didn't want to spend time, not just with me, but with Tenma or Sheena?
No, I did. I want to have fun with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had utility.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's the meaning of utility. You need to rethink your definition.
Yeah, okay, it has value. It has value.
For the sake of doing it. Like, it's that simple. Like, you're just like, yeah, like, I want to do this. Sometimes I don't even know why I want to do it, but I just want to do it.
Because you're going to get dopamine from it. Like, this is like it is, you are doing something to get something out of it, right?
I just don't think you need to think of everything as a transaction.
Transactional. That's so upsetting that everything is transactional to you.
Yeah.
Like, that's so upsetting.
Well, how are you getting your dopamine if you're not worried about where your dopamine comes from? How are you
always getting dopamine? Like, most of my life was like meh. Like, I'm just like you know, the dot like line face. That's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that is normal. So you should make effort in areas where you can to better your situation, to better your environment.
But that doesn't make me happy at all. That's not like.
Wouldn't you rather spend time with somebody who makes you happy versus somebody who makes you feel nothing?
I don't know what the point you're trying to make is anymore.
I'm saying, like, why? If you don't feel anything hanging out with somebody, why would you hang out with them, right? Oh, obviously, you'd rather hang out with somebody fun.
But you can do that without thinking of it as a transactional.
Yeah,
But it is transactional, even if you're not thinking about how it's transactional. At the end of the day, it is transactional.
It doesn't need to be transactional, though.
But
Why
it is.
it transactional?
Even if you pretend it's not, everything is.
But it. Why?
Because that's just how life works. I don't know what to tell you.
Transactional for what?
You spend your time, and in return, you get dopamine, or you get increased friendship with that person. You get stories that you can tell later. You get this, or you get that, right?
Maybe you're just wording it bad.
What?
Honestly, because you do things that, like, obviously,
Why
you
do
think
you-
making friends give your life some sort of meaning.
Why do you view having a social experience with someone that you like as a transaction?
You're right.
Because I'm getting something out of it.
But it doesn't
Yeah,
need
but-
to.
I'm spending something, and I'm getting something in return. It is a transaction.
This is incredibly, like we've said, hyper-materialist way of looking at life.
But it's just how it is. Like, it doesn't matter if you attach a label to it of it being hyper materialist. That doesn't necessarily make it incorrect.
But why? It's
I
incredibly
feel like that
dehumanizing.
dehumanizes yourself, like, really badly, and that's why, like, it makes me really sad.
Because it's not romantic. Because it's not like some
No, it's not.
flowery,
It's not
idealized
about
version of
romance.
life. Like, it just is what it is.
I don't live a flowery, idealist version of life, but I also don't dehumanize myself like that.
It's not dehumanizing. Transaction is human. People trade. People spend, and people receive. Like, it's not negative. Transactions aren't negative.
Why do you feel the need to look at everything in that sense of, or that value, or that lens? Why does it have to be that way?
Yeah, why does it have to be that way?
Why
Because
is it that way?
it's
Do you never
important-
think about the why?
I do think about the why. I think about why it's important to receive what I'm trying to receive, right?
But you're looking at everything in a way that sounds sad. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, comprehend this, but
I like money just as much as the next person, but I'm not gonna be thinking about that on my deathbed, or how
it's like life doesn't need
expensive
to
my
be a.
bed is. Yeah.
Do you
It
not
doesn't need to be a series of wins and losses.
weigh the pros and cons of your actions?
You
right?
can, but it doesn't need to be some sort of quandary
Right.
like this. Like, you don't need to compartmentalize everything in, like, some sort of inherent value. That's the point we've been trying to make for, like, the last 2 hours, is that
Yeah.
your way of looking at life is incredibly financially or motivated, either materialistically or some sort of value being placed onto things that doesn't inherently need to have a value, right?
In the end, I think it's okay to be a material girl. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I think even material girls live with a little bit more whimsy than what you're putting yourself through.
Okay.
Oh, it's back.
It's back.
Oh,
The
YouTube
Twitch stream
killed
is-
us for a moment.
YouTube said this is too sad. Turn it off.
It's not genuinely. It's not sad.
If you don't find it sad, then that's
I think you
fine.
genuinely should talk to someone about this.
Yeah, because it sounds. I'm just worried because it sounds like depression.
I don't. It is identifying reality depression.
Most people who are
Well-
depressed do not think they are depressed.
Yeah,
Sorry about my sausage dog.
It's okay.
because my reality is different. Like, what your reality isn't
Are you
the
telling? Okay.
reality for everyone.
If somebody came to you, came to your front door, right, and they're like, "Would you like to talk about my religion?" Like, you would think, like, "Oh, do I want to answer the door?" Right?
I just say no and close the door.
Yeah,
There's no value in this
yeah.
situation.
I don't really overthink that. I just
It's incredibly overthinking, right? And it's another straw man. Sorry
Yeah.
about the dog.
it's all right.
What's not a straw man? Give me an example here that's not a straw man.
Well,
then.
because you're coming up with these scenarios that try and help your arguments, and
You're-
these weird
yeah.
scenarios, like, I don't know, If someone comes to your door
I
and
think
wants to
providing
preach
an-
a religion, you can just say no.
Providing an analogy.
There's no sort of value
Yeah.
associated with it. You just say no and then you
You
close
just
the
say
door.
no and you move on.
Providing an analogy is not a straw man, right?
It's just, it comes across as you're deflecting with hypotheticals.
Well, hypotheticals allow me to convey a point and provide like actual, like an example of actually executed reasoning, right? Of how you could directly apply this logic in the situation, and you can compare it to how you would apply your logic in the situation.
So our point is there doesn't need to be logic.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, that's our point. Your point is that everything has to be logical. Our point is it doesn't need to have this sense of logic.
Well, there has to be a reason why you do things. At the end of the day, there's always a reason why you do things, whether it's because, like, whether it's a conscious thought or not, right?
Like, no one's arguing that this life has a purpose, but like you're
Yeah.
thinking about things far too like it's not that deep, bro. Right? You're not a robot. You don't need to think of like computationing.
But if you don't know
Yeah.
why you're doing something, then you're
Huh?
if you don't understand why you're doing something, like you're losing out, right? Like you are like I would think that if you're passionate about learning about what happened in history, you would be passionate as well about understanding like why you make the decisions that you make, right? Because if you don't understand why you're making the decisions that you make, then why make the decisions at all? Like how are you making these decisions?
What?
If you are like, okay, well, I'm gonna just do this for no reason. You're not actually doing it for no reason.
You are Sheldon Cooper.
No, I'm not Sheldon Cooper. There is no such thing as not as okay, like opportunity presents itself. All right, somebody is at the door. You don't know who it is. Maybe they're trying to sell you something. Maybe they're your landlord here to collect rent. Whatever. Like you don't know. There is a reason why you do or do not open the door. Right?
I'm not thinking super hard about it though.
But you should consider why you want to or do not want to open the door, right? That will tell you something about yourself. That will tell you about your environment.
It's not that deep though. You just don't open the door.
What if it's your landlord?
Why do you need to have some sort of logic deduction about whether or not you open a door because someone rang the doorbell? Why is this needing to be deep?
Because you should be aware of why you're doing something, right? Like you should be in control of your own consciousness.
At all times, but we're not robots, Pippa.
If somebody's at the door, you don't think at all like, oh, should I open that?
No, because I
just open it.
I live in Australia. I don't
just
have to
open
worry
it,
about
man.
people having guns.
I just assume it's the mailman. I just open it.
This
I'm
is
just, I
insane.
don't know.
Or like that's why a peephole exists.
You guys
just
are-
look through the peephole and
also
you're
look
like,
through the
okay,
peephole.
should I open this door? Like that looks like the mailman. Okay, I'll open it. Oh, it's the Mormons.
Okay,
Am I down for like a
so
funny
confused about
conversation?
what is the purpose of this hypothetical door and this hypothetical door ringing?
you should understand why you're doing something. You or even if you don't understand why you're doing something.
It's super deep though. Like sometimes you're just
But
going
it's
through the
all that you
motions.
are. Your actions are all that you are. Everything that you do is what defines you. So it is important
Are you
to be
thinking this
aware
way
of what you're doing, right?
24/7?
Yeah, this is exhausting. This is like
I don't know.
I overthink more than the average human being, but this is insane even for me. Like
You have anxiety issues.
yeah.
I think you
Yeah,
have
but that's not the
anxiety
point.
issues. It is.
That is.
People who don't have anxiety issues
You-
do not think this way about
Yeah.
opening a door. Are you terrified of answering the phone, Pippa?
No.
Is that if your phone goes off, Pippa, do you get scared about having to answer it?
No.
I do. I get scared about having to answer it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I have an app that lets like people leave messages and stuff.
I
So
think
it-
all phones do that.
that's voicemail. Mine's like when they call, they have to state their purpose. Anyways, well, that being said, would you guys like to wrap up here?
We can. A little sad now,
What?
man.
I don't think it's sad. Genuinely. Do you actually think it's sad?
I do.
I
Oh.
think putting the value on everything kind of removes, I don't know, like a sort of human feeling to it.
Yeah, I think true meaning and happiness is not transactional. Though a lot of things in life are. Like, I agree with you. Like, there's times when that does apply, like a lot of times, but that's not, it's not everything.
From my perspective, honestly, it's kind of like frustrating, I guess, seeing you guys not push for better, right?
But we do, but it doesn't need to be like some sort of
Right.
constant struggle, I guess. Like,
But it
I'm
is
not
a
doing it to
constant struggle.
survive.
life is beyond that.
Yeah.
It's just an aspect of life. It doesn't need to be the be all end all, you know?
Yeah. Like, yeah, of course I want to make more money like everybody does, but like it's not the end all be all. Like it's okay to want your life to get better. That's everybody does. But that's not like all there is to life. There's more to life than just making your living conditions better, right? Like there's way more than that.
See, and I just don't understand how you can think that way.
It's a privilege for me to be able to think this way.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
logic versus emotion, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think I need the best of everything to be content. I just don't. It's just not, it doesn't do it for me. Yeah.
Apparently Sleepy's in chat. I don't know what she said.
Yep. She sent a soup chat saying that she wanted to suplex you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
Sleepy doesn't agree with me either. Chat! 1 in chat if you agree with me. 2 in chat if you're stupid.
Fine, I'll type 2 then. I'm stupid. We're all human beings floating on this stupid rock in the middle of space, and eventually it's gonna go boom.
It's useful having different perspectives.
Yeah.
If I was gonna find somebody to talk to, I'd want to find somebody even more greedy and ambitious than me so I could learn from them. That's why I like spending time with Sakura.
sociopathic.
Oh.
But Sakura has other things in his life that also give him meaning.
Yeah.
So,
Like his family.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like his
being
dog
greedy about his
actively poops on him. You know,
Yeah.
but that he still loves that dog, so I don't really know what
Yeah.
to tell you. All that dog does is inconvenience him.
My dog
Yeah.
inconveniences me, but I
Yeah.
still love her.
Yeah.
She makes my life actively worse, but I don't care.
Yeah, you have all these pets, Pippa. They inconvenience you, but they give your life meaning. I can't imagine a Pippa without pets. Yeah,
Pippa without her love for animals is not Pippa.
it's not Pippa. Like, like those are the meaningful things. When one day when you're an old granny and and you pass away, God forbid, right? I'm not going to remember how much money you had or how successful you were. I'm going to remember the fact that you really liked animals, you really like pigeons as much as I do. You like cars. Those are the things that I remember. Not how freaking big of a house you had or what car you drove or like how much money you spent
You're gonna
on
remember
whatever.
remember the things that reaffirm your core values, which is also why
By
you
the way,
interact with
Sakura was
me,
earlier.
right? Because to some degree, like I am relatable to you.
But
I provide
people
some sort
don't.
of dopamine.
So
But people
related
don't
to that
always reaffirm my values.
Not always, no.
Yeah.
H2O Sakuna said, this is confusing two concepts. Transactional relationships require two parties. Utility or enjoyment out of doing something yourself is not the same as a transaction.
Yeah.
Can you copy and paste that?
I'll type it in the group.
Yeah, thanks, Sakura. That makes sense to me. Truth. Exactly. Oh my god. Thank you, Fishman.
I was scrolling through
Yeah,
super
that's what we're
chats.
trying to say. That's literally what we're trying to say. Like, it doesn't make it transactional.
If you're getting something out of it, it's a transaction because you're spending something of yourself to get something out of it. It's just not a financial transaction.
We love looping.
We love looping. We love
It's just
looping.
literally what it is. Even if you're like, oh, well, it's not money based. Like you still are getting some sort of value. Not everything, not all value is defined by a 1-to-1 with money, right? Like not everything has like a specific dollar value, but things do have some sort of value, right? And it can have high value, it can have low value. If it has low value, you're like, I'm not going to engage with it because I'm not getting anything out of it.
Yeah, all I
What the
know
hell?
is
Fun.
if I were to see things Pippa's way, or if I wanted to speak to Pippa in her language, then sure. Pippa adds great value to my life. It gives me so much dopamine, and you know.
Why does it sound condescending when you say it like that? Wait a minute.
No, but it's true. Like that's the thing, right? It sounds so depressing. I'm just throwing it right back at you. That's
It's
how it
not
sounds.
depressing. What the fuck? It's beautiful when things provide value, right? Because it means there's a continued reason to.
Oh no. Let's not
I love how we share our concern for spiders. Adds great value to my life. Just sounds so fucked up.
No, it doesn't.
It's okay as long as it makes you happy, man.
Bro. Jesus Christ. I'm happy that you guys are so
concerned.
free.
Free? I wouldn't say I'm free. I'm like riddled with brainworms, but yeah.
I'm glad that you guys don't seem to. I guess I don't know how to say it without it sounding bad, so I'll word it like really nicely. Like you guys seem to have like a sort of like a bliss, I guess, with life where it's like
we're
you're
just starting to live. We're just not in
think-
survival mindset.
I
That's
think
all
it
that
might-
is.
It might be an age thing where we've had a few more trips around the sun, perhaps. That our
I think that's what
perspective
it
on
is.
life is different to yours because you are. I mean, that's subjective to everyone, obviously. That you're younger, and we've all had different lived experiences. So, you know.
Because in my 20s, I was definitely just surviving. Like, I completely understand. Like, all I wanted was to make more money.
maybe.
But yeah, things are different now.
I look up to the psychopathic salarymen that take my mindset to an extreme.
Oh.
Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.